name's Olivia, and today we're here with Matt, who works in visual effects. Thanks for chatting with me today.
Sure thing.
Let's go through some of your past shows. Is there anything in particular that you're really proud of?
Yeah, I worked on the biggest show probably that I worked on is Tron Legacy, so that was looked pretty good.
Yeah, what stood out that you're calling it your favorite?
Well, I was only a lighting artist on that. I didn't supervise, but it just ended up, it was the highest production value, and in visual effects, that often leads to just the best looking product.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have a strong technical background when you were starting out?
I went to school for drawing, actually, so no. And a lot of people, when I got into, I started in classical animation, and when I got into CG, a lot of people I was working with had been computer science majors.
Okay.
And that was a big switch for me because I was expecting that I would be in a room with artists.
Yeah.
And yeah, but they got so much work done because the computer is kind of the workhorse in this industry. So I learned that fast. I learned computers.
So is this an area of work that you wanted to eventually get in, like your dream job, you would say?
It's interesting. I wanted to be a painter originally,
okay.
and then I wanted to pay bills, so they didn't meet up. But I was always good with computers, and so finding a living where I was able to draw and do things that were visual as well as get paid okay.
Awesome. And how did you get hired? Do you normally get hired through a visual effects company, or is it directly through production?
For this job, it's through Spin, visual effects, but I've worked as well through production, and the standard model is through a visual effects company, but it's more, there's more freedom usually if you're doing it on your own, so that's...
Of course, everyone would prefer that, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk budgets. Does a show, when you're first starting out, set out a flat budget and you can't go over it, or is there a bit of...
So there's
flexibility?
a VFX producer who looks after those things. Julie's the post supervisor, VFX producer on this show from the production side, and they are able to. They basically deal with that stuff. I try to stay as much out of that as possible. I have to deal with it, but what I try to do is stay on the creative side as much as possible.
The fun side.
Yeah.
And last but not least, if there was another job you could do on set, what would it be and why?
Everybody probably says this, but director, and it's
be at the top.
Yeah, it's I direct commercials and do some things like that. So
that's wonderful.
I've done a little bit of it, and it's pretty fun.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Can we see any of your stuff anywhere?
Yes. MattWhelan.com is the website, and
I'll be sure to include that at the bottom.
Nice. Very tech savvy. And yeah, you can Google my name.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for watching Jobs in Showbiz.